mute your mic as we start off this episode with Adam going to take a piss. Anyways, welcome everyone to No Party Preference, best known as NPP. And I just have to say, you down with NPP? Yeah, you know me. Anyways, my name's Josh. The guy who's conspicuously absent by his silence is Adam, who is currently taking a piss. I don't want to turn his microphone on so that you could hear him peeing in all his glory. That would be probably rude, and you probably don't want to hear that. But anyways, while he's doing that, if you want to listen to more of our, well, I guess the episode today we're going to talk about political optics, and we're primarily going to talk about, it's political optics on hypocrisy. It's like, we're going to talk about the homeless situation in California. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to probably talk shit about Gavin Newsom a little bit, and then, go from there. So anyways, if you want to listen to more of our shit, you can go to GameRageMagazine.com. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine, Twitter/X at Game Rage Mag, YouTube Game Rage Magazine.
Sex.
What'd you say?
Twitter/sex.
Sex? Oh, yeah. If you like music, you can go follow Adam at All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram. You listen to All Gas No Trash, conveniently located on our podcast everywhere. And if you want to listen to anime and manga stuff, you can go to anime_syndicate_podcast on Instagram and check out the Anime Syndicate podcast. All right, that's enough of that. Now,
No clowning around, getting down to business.
getting down to business. I don't know how long this one's going to be, but whatever. So I wanted to start off with this whole California homeless deal, right? The political hypocrisy of our current governor, Gavin Newsom, to have basically been gaslighting us for the last 4 years or 5 years or however fucking long he's been in the goddamn fucking office by telling us, what do you mean there's no homeless problem? Oh, we love the homeless. The homeless we do so many good things for them. Look at all this stuff we do. Look at all these things we do. Saying all this shit. Hey man, you leave those homeless alone. You let them be on the street. You let them stay there. You can't do anything to them. And then now, actually, homelessness is a choice, and they chose wrong. So you got to go to jail.
They used to provide public amenities for them during COVID. They're like, let's give them all bathrooms. So then people were shitting and fucking peeing in the streets.
Yeah.
I mean, there were porta potties and shit. Like they parked over in the homeless encampments and shit. So I don't know if that's the part where he was talking about look at the goods we've done for the good service we've done for homeless people. Oh, actually, You know what? In Los Angeles, they have Lowe's sheds.
Uh-huh.
There's communities it's a gated community or a fenced area. Mm-hmm. And they have these sheds pitched up.
And what, you can go sleep in there?
Yeah, they have housing for homeless people, but it's like a shed. So, anyways, what were you going to get at?
Well, my point being is that...
But that might be more exclusive to the city of LA.
Right, that's not really the state of California doing that. But that's where I'm getting at with this whole thing with the homelessness is it's like political gaslighting, I guess. To say, oh, this isn't a problem when there's a lot of people saying, hey, this is a real fucking problem. Oh, we do enough. We should do something about it. Oh, yeah, we do enough. Look at all these things we do for them. When it's not actually really anything. And then they say, wait a minute, guys. Now this problem's getting out of hand. And I think this all started when the goddamn Chinese fucking Xi Jinping came here.
Oh my God, again with the goddamn Chinese.
No, I'm just saying that's what started it was because he was like, oh, we can't show Big Daddy Xi that we have a homeless problem. We need to clean up the streets.
Why even, I think it's more of a security issue than, oh man, I need to please fucking Xi Jinping because what legs do Chinese have to stand?
All right.
As far as
what security threat does a homeless person prove to a dude driving in an armored fucking car? Zero.
I'm talking about when he's out and about, walking from car to hotel.
Oh, you don't let him be out and about.
How else is he gonna fucking get in?
Well, most of those places in San Francisco have underground parking garages that are connected to the buildings, and you just drive right in, boop, go in. You don't even got to go on the streets. Pretty much every hotel is like that. There's minimal street parking in fucking San Francisco, as a matter of fact, because you got to pay. So those dudes ain't fucking. He ain't walking on the streets.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't know where they ended up. If they go to an assembly or, like a Chinese assembly. Embassy, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
A Chinese embassy.
He was here for something. I don't remember what exactly he was here for, whatever that was when they cleaned it up. But that got old boy Gavin Newsom on like, oh man, maybe. Because again, prior to that, he was, oh, you can't fuck with the homeless. We got to leave them alone. We got to give them resources. We got to do all this stuff. And then was like, oh, wait a minute, but this guy's coming. Oh, you know what? Fuck that. Get rid of these assholes.
Nah, I don't think that's it.
Get rid of these assholes.
I don't think
that
that's
is it.
No, it's not it. It's the fucking Olympics, dude. It's like, all right, we need to clear out the homeless because
the Olympics.
We're gonna have fucking 2 million people. Well, who the fuck knows what the number is of attendees that are gonna be showing up in 2028? Let's get the ball rolling and fucking clear out all these people. Let's kill two birds with one stone. Get rid of all these homeless people, and we'll have some kind of initiative to displace them somewhere else, and we'll keep the streets clean until the Olympics.
Yeah, they're just displacing them into jail. That's all they're doing.
It's a free meal.
It's a free fucking meal.
Yeah.
That costs money.
So?
Money we don't have.
So what?
It's simple fucking math.
Those people don't deserve to fucking die in the streets.
I agree. I think we should be putting more shit. We should be giving them more shit, is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we shouldn't be putting them in jail, all right? Jail is not the way. Yeah, sure, it's 3 hots and a cot, as they say.
Yes.
But jail is also fucked up.
It is, but yeah, it's a crime to be fucking homeless. I can't believe.
How is it? But that's my thing. How is it that in the time when housing is the most expensive it's ever been, likely in human history,
you get punished for not?
You're gonna say, oh, by the way, if you can't afford to live indoors, you can go to jail. You can just be elite. You're committing a crime, and you're gonna go to jail, and then that's gonna be on your record. And guess what? If you go to jail for being homeless, well, you're not gonna be able to go to your job, so you're probably gonna get fired. And then when you want to get another job to replace that one,
you get paid less.
They're gonna say, "Oh, you were arrested for what? Being homeless? Oh, you have a criminal record now? Oh, we can't hire you. Sorry, no
we
criminal
can,
records.
But we're only gonna pay you like half.
Yeah, half under the table."
And we're the good guys because we're taking on convicts and
slave labor.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fucking man. That's what I'm saying is like it's the optic of being in my face saying all these things and then like, okay, now guys, we're gonna fucking put them in jail. Fuck them. We're gonna go after them because they were very hands off with this whole situation and. Now all of a sudden, we need to get because again that Supreme Court decision came down saying that yes, homeless people could be like being homeless is a crime, and thus a bunch of rich people who have houses said, oh yeah, but we don't like that.
Yeah, it's hurting it's hurting the value of my home by having homelessness rampant in my fucking streets.
Yeah, which is funny because that is a typical boomer argument about you're ruining the property. You're lowering my property value. First of all, are you gonna sell your house today? No, you're gonna live in it, right? Oh, you plan on living in it till you die? Then what the fuck does it matter what your property is worth? It's irrelevant until you die.
If you're gonna pass it down anyways, if you're that rich, you're gonna pass it down to the next generation.
Yeah, of course, you're gonna pass it down to your kids or whoever, right? So, and you're just gonna pass that money down if you do sell it when you die.
True.
So, I don't know. It's that, and then it's the.
But what else can you fucking do? Because
I think you should just stop being fucking fake and just stop being bullshitting. I think you should just be like, hey, we have a serious problem. We need to figure out a way to actually fix it, not throw these shitty Band-Aids on it and then say like, look at what we're doing. We fixed the problem.
Well, I guess the problem is from a more conservative perspective, it's like, okay, you have all these people that are on fucking fentanyl, right?
Sure, yeah.
Because it is something of an epidemic here in the U.S.
It's a problem, yeah.
You can't exactly throw those people in jail because they're fucking substance abusers. And you can't exactly spend millions of dollars for these people to go on vacations to basically reform themselves from their addictions.
Yeah, to rehabs.
Because I don't want to sound like an asshole, but those people are more likely to relapse than they are to end up reforming and beating their habits, because people are predictable.
Right.
So it's like it's almost a waste of money to go that route too.
Yeah, it is, because you'll just have to keep doing it again.
But you also don't want to leave those people behind and say that they're a waste on society. They don't contribute anything. So it's like it's a catch-22 thing.
Yeah, it is. I'm not saying I know what the solution is. I think whatever the fuck they're doing now is definitely not the solution to the problem.
And also, yeah, I mean, there's also more circumstances. It's like, okay, housing isn't affordable in general. So it's like people are living in their cars. In fucking LA, they have RV units
Oh, yeah, there's rows of them.
parked in streets that they park for, months on end.
Yeah.
So that's another instance of how homelessness happens. Drugs, fucking people can't afford housing. There's any number of things that could happen, but I don't think people should be punished in that way. I just don't know what the solutions would be for people to not be in those situations. Like, does the government throw money at the problem, or what the fuck do you do?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck what the solution is to it. Again, like I said, I just don't like being fucking gaslit or fucking lied to or political. What is it? Not politicized, but don't do some shit just because you want to get more votes. Do it because it's the right thing to do. And that's the inherent problem, obviously, with our political system now is they don't make their actions based on what's right and what's wrong. They make the actions based on, what'll get me more votes or what won't get me more votes, right?
Or I'll say the least amount of thing. I'll be as vague as possible without actually saying anything.
Yeah, I'll say a shit ton of words, but actually not say a goddamn thing. Which is kind of like what Gavin Newsom does. He just says a shit ton of words, but doesn't really actually say anything. So there's that, and then there's also I don't know why I'm picking on the fucking left today, but I guess it's just their turn. But, you have the situation where you've got the whole situation where when Kamala was the vice president initially, and they kept saying that she was like the border czar and she was going to clean up the border. I don't know why the fuck the Democrats started using this czar fucking term. This started with Obama, right? That's when it started, was using these people that they started calling czars. Why the fuck would you use a term from Russian fucking royalty? That is people think you're communist. That's what people call you, and you're gonna use that term.
It's not communist. That was pre.
Right, but it's Russian though. But that's what I'm saying. It's like it's related to that in that term, in that way. Like it's the optics of it. It looks like it's related to that because people are
fucking
stupid.
retarded.
Yeah, they are fucking retarded. But why would you call somebody that? We live in America. Why would you say that someone has the royal authority to do a job? Just call them the fucking. We have names for that, American names for that. They're called the secretary of this or the special fucking counsel to that, right? Like, you don't need to call them a goddamn czar.
What was the point of? I'm not really too familiar with this situation.
With the czar naming of things?
Yeah, what is that relevant to?
Oh, I'm just saying I went on a tangent. That was a tangent about, because I was saying that optically it doesn't look. I don't think that looks good.
Yes, but is it supposed to say that she is sending people away to the?
It's supposed to say that like this person is the one that's going to be the sole person in charge of this and has essentially presidential authority to handle this situation. Right? Is what they are using that term for. They're above everyone else. That's why they're the czar. Like,
I honestly don't know enough about what she's done as vice president.
Neither do I. But that's not even the issue. The issue at hand is not whatever she's done as the border czar. Who gives a fuck about that? The vice president ain't doing shit. Let's just be honest. No vice presidents out there fucking,
Yeah, it's the pageantry of being the vice president. You get to walk around and go on planes and wave in different states and like, oh yeah, everything's going great.
And if this asshole dies, then I'll get to do the real work, right?
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. So I don't give a shit what they're saying she did or didn't do as this border czar. But the point of what I'm trying to make is that they were very adamant about that, and this was referred to a lot. And then as soon as this whole thing where she became like the presidential nominee, now they're like, oh yeah, you were the border czar, huh? Well, you didn't do much with the border. And then their reply is, oh, we never said she was the border czar. You're making that up. Oh no, there's like clear fucking instances of that.
Yeah.
Her being referred to as that. So that's where I'm just like, yeah, I get it. You're not making the decisions. You're making the decisions based on what will get you votes and what won't get you votes. Not, okay, is this the right thing or the wrong thing to do? It's not the right thing to do to just be like, okay, guys, what the right thing to do would be is like, all right, yeah, we fucked up. All right, we shouldn't have called her that. Our bad. Or say, yeah, she's the border czar, but you know what? She's the vice president. She doesn't actually have any power. If you actually fucking read anything and you were fucking not stupid, you would know that. But people don't know that, so they just go with it and say, oh, and then they have to say, oh, we never said that. Fucking idiots. Fucking idiots. I swear to God, this whole thing is idiocy. I hate it. Let's fucking just get rid of it. Let's go back to fucking square one. All right. Let's start back Constitution day one.
Day one? How the fuck would we implement that?
Day one-ish. We call Jay Uso. Okay, we have to start yeeting. All right. And then we call his brother Jimmy and we have him reform the fucking
No yeet.
No yeet. Yeah, yeet minus. And then they reform the fucking the Uso twins tag team. And then they wear those day one-ish shirts, and that's like the start of it. All right. That's how we get it going. We get the hype, build up the hype, day one-ish.
And then we end up with,
we just say it amendment one-ish, and then we start making new amendments. First Amendment, right to healthcare. Second Amendment, right to fucking food. Third Amendment, right to fucking housing.
no, it's gonna be a royal bloodline of Samoans.
Maybe that's what we need. Maybe we do need a tribal chief. That's maybe what we need.
Yeah, maybe we need a tribal chief to guide us through these tough times.
Maybe we need to call Roman Reigns and consult. We need to consult with wise man Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
But anyways, if you like wrestling, you go listen to the Game Rage Wrestling podcast. I don't think I had any more else to say about this.
About the homelessness? I just, I wish I looked it up more, but there was apparently something that happened here locally about how the Veteran Affairs had been sued by veterans themselves, how they haven't been providing the services that they should be rightly afforded.
Yeah.
Not getting housing, not getting literally anything that they should be benefiting from. But that's something I had to have to look into more in detail.
Oh, all right. We can look that up more and do another episode about
They
that.
sued them.
And they won?
They fucking won. And now, I don't know what buildings they have there, but now it's going to provide public housing for these people to actually live in it. I don't know if they're actually going to get a financial settlement out of this or what. That was something it's going to be something I have to look into for next week. So, so that I guess a positive for people that have ended up being homeless, for veterans that have been fucked over for numerous fucking years
Yeah.
and are probably homeless.
Yeah, true. And they just say, who cares?
Yeah, thanks for
your service.
Thanks
Goodbye.
for the 10 years of service. Here's a nice hat that says you served in the Iraq War, and thanks for your service, and sorry about your missing leg, and sorry about the PTSD, and sorry about your financial situation, and sorry about...
Honestly, I don't think they say sorry. I think they just say nothing, and that's how we got here.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
fucking insane. Anyways, all right, fuck it. I guess we can end it here. Anyways, if you want to listen to more of our shit, go to GameRageMagazine.com. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine, Twitter /X at Game Rage Mag, YouTube Game Rage Magazine. You can follow Adam at All Gas No Trash Official and listen to the All Gas No Trash podcast. You can also follow Frank at
Got
Anime.
a stroke right there.
You can also follow Frank at Anime_Syndicate_podcast.
You can touch yourself to Game Rage Magazine at GameRageMagazine.com and buy the Game Rage Magazine bussy.
Hey, stay tuned for the Game Rage Magazine jerk off countdown that will be fucking, you see those videos and they're like, oh yes, it's don't come yet. Oh wait, 5, 4. And like they count down. Have you seen those? Those are hilarious.
Oh my God.
Anyways, well, we start doing those on our Pornhub channel.
Game Rage Magazine at X at Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Or is it Game Rage Mag?
No, it's Game Rage Mag on X.
Game Rage Magazine on Instagram
and TikTok
and the YouTubes
and YouTube and soon to be Pornhub.
YouTube. For once, I get to fucking do it.
Well, I already did it.
Oh well, I'm doubling down.
Oh, all right, cool.
You know where to find us.
Yeah.
Go to the website. Go on Instagram. Go on Spotify, Apple Music. You know where to find us. Do the thing.